We are in Centane at Kaibe village. The Department of Social Development and religious leaders have been going around to visit families who lost some of their loved ones in that horrific bus crash which happened here at Centane. It was moving from Mazepa Bay. It passed through to Kaibe village, going to Centane when it capsized and overturned, and about 25 people were killed in that accident and over 70 people were injured in that accident. So the Department of Social Development is here to offer compassionate support to families. So I do have one of family members of the Nzotyana family who lost her mother in that horrific accident. How would you describe your mother first and foremost?
My mother was a pillar of strength, and she was the woman that was assisting everyone in the community, and with us she excelled and did her utmost best to make sure that we are here today, and then we are these persons that we are today. And she had a special way of doing things, and she taught us Ubuntu, and she taught us to love one another, and she taught us to always be together in all circumstances in life. And she always said, never, we must love God as He is the one that will dictate in our lives. And as a result of that, we are strong, and we are able to stand on our own in our lives. And but losing her is a bit difficult to swallow. Somewhere, somebody said I must just check the deployment on my phone if if I can see it, if it's right. Then I was checking on it. Somewhere I went on Facebook, I don't know how, and it was on one of the headings, the topics. That says that the bus from my location, Kaibe, has capsized, and I wrote immediately on that thing, if this is true, they must stop playing with that this is a serious matter. And for some time there was no one responding, but the meeting adjourned, and I stood up and then I went to my desk, and then I made a call to the person that was writing this comment on the Facebook page, and he said, it is true, Sisi, it is true. Try to call your brother and call the others that the others that are there, anyone that you can think of, but you can call your brother. I tried to call my brother, and his phone went straight on voicemail. And I tried to call one of the principals, and his phone also went on voicemail. And I phoned my brother's wife, and I asked my sister-in-law, where is my brother, because my mother is also on that bus. I spoke to her at 6 o'clock this morning, and she was waiting at the bus stop for the bus, and she started to cry, and I could hear that she is not feeling well. And then I tried to mobilize everybody, but unfortunately those that I was getting hold of were those that are in East London, and they were still sleeping at that time. They were not aware of what is going on. But fortunately we've got a wing in our base, ran over and then to the offices, and then with that shock and demanding a voice to say that you can't sit around like this, because I can see the pilots are sitting around. And then I told them what is going on. They said no, the chopper just took off, but they are using the PE chopper to go there. And I demanded to speak to them while they're on air, and they tried to connect the radios and everything. But they said if I can give them a moment, they are there, they are busy. It is difficult to go down, and I had that hope. But I was trying to phone K9. Everybody said, guys, just go down there. My mother is there.